Assalamualaikum and greetings to all. My name is Muhammad Uzikri bin Azian, and in this presentation, I will discuss a crucial topic in international trade and geopolitics. It is China's trade embargo on a critical mineral to the United States. Let's go. Okay, let's move to the introduction. In December 2024, China announced a significant move, a trade embargo on a critical mineral to the United States. The effect material are gallium, germanium, antimony, and graphite, all essential for advanced technology, energy, and defense. This decision came as a response to U.S. export control, which is tariff on high-tech items to China, especially in the semiconductor sector. Beyond a simple trade issue, the embargo highlights a deeper story of strategic competition and supply chain variability. Okay, let's look briefly at why these four minerals are so important. Let's move to the first is gallium. Gallium is a critical in semiconductor, 5G technology, and military radar system. Second is germanium. Germanium is used in fiber optics and solar panel and aerospace application. Third is antimony, plays a key role in ammunition and also as a flame retardant in many industrial products. Last but not least is graphite. It's a vital for electric vehicle battery and energy storage solution. What makes this embargo so powerful is that China controls most of the global supply on this mineral. Sometimes it's over 70 to 80%. And that's why China can control all of these minerals. Let's move to the second part. Third part. Okay, let's move to the legal justification and trade law. China just justified its embargo under Article 21 of the General Agreement on Tariff and Trade or GATT, which allow trade restriction for national security. This is actually the same article the US has used before in previous trade dispute. The problem is that the WTO doesn't clearly define how national security should be interpreted, which make enforcement difficult. As a result, this movement may encourage other countries to also bypass trade rules, further weakening global trade norms. Okay, now we're gonna go to the economic impact on US industry. The embargo has seriously economic consequences for US industry. The semiconductor industry, including companies like Intel and Raytheon, face production delay and higher costs. The defense sector relies heavily on antimony, and shortage may impact ammunition and defense system. In the clean energy sector, the electric vehicle and battery industry are at the risk due to the graphite supply cut. This disruption highlight how vulnerable the US is when it comes to access to critical raw materials. Okay, now let's go to the geopolitical and strategic implication. The embargo is also a clear geopolitical signal. China is using its control over resources as a form of strategic leverage, putting pressure not just on the US but also its allies, including Japan, the EU, and South Korea. This illustrates the bifurcation or splitting of the global supply chain into Western aligned and China aligned networks. Meanwhile, resource-rich development countries may find themselves in the middle of the power struggle facing pressure from both sides. Okay, now let's go to the US response and mitigation. The US has responded through the legislation, domestic action, and global alliances. New laws like Critical Mineral Security Act and update to the Defense Production Act aim to reduce foreign dependence, meaning efforts have increased in Nevada, Alaska, and Idaho, focusing on local extraction. Internationally, the US is work with partners through the Mineral Security Partnership (MSP) to secure global supply chains. They also a strong push for urban mining and recycling to recover valuable material from electronic waste. Let's go to the global economic and environmental effect. Globally, the embargo is already causing economic and environmental ripple effect. Price of the gallium and germanium have rise by over 30%, putting pressure on the manufacturer. More countries may adopt resource nationalism, restricting export of their own materials. Increased mining in new regions may cause environmental damage, especially in countries with weak regulation. As a competition intensifies, ESG standard that is environmental, social, and government concern must be taken seriously to avoid long-term harm. So the conclusion is the embargo is not just a short-term trade dispute. It's marked a strategic turning point in US and China relation and expose critical weakness in global supply chains. Going forward, the US and its allies must focus on resilience, diversified and sustainable approach to secure critical minerals. The challenge is to balance national security with environmental responsibility and global cooperation. That's all. Thank you for watching.